We end with a message of positivity inspired by one of the most famous album covers of a generation.
It was a graphic design job.
In 1967, Jan Haworth helped create an iconic image for the biggest band of all time.
I wasn't a fan of the Beatles. I mean, they're okay, but I like American music.
The daughter of a filmmaker, Haworth was born in California, moved to London to study art, and married fellow artist Peter Blake. Art dealer and friend to the Beatles, Robert Fraser asked the couple to help develop an idea for an album cover.
We listened to some music at Paul's house. We went over a couple of times and heard some tracks.
Yes, that Paul.
Peter said he would like to do a piece that would be a collage of their heroes. I was coming in from the movie industry, and he was coming in from, a collage artist. So that's how it came together. It was a full-size set.
The concept clearly worked. The Fab Four front and center amongst sculptures, photographs, and cutouts of contemporaries.
They picked a third of the heads that appear on the cover.
Comedians and composers among them.
Ringo, it came in with maybe one or two heads.
George Harrison suggested Indian gurus.
The Beatles were supposed to pick their heroes, and among John's heroes were Hitler and Jesus Christ. And so, that had to be edited out, basically.
The image is, Haworth says, an indicator of the times.
You have to reflect on the fact that the Beatles chose no women whatsoever. The choices of women that are on the cover are Peter and my fault. Half of those are fictional. There's only 12 women altogether. Part of the 12 is Three Shirley Temples. Just all I can say is sorry.
But the legacy isn't all bad.
Probably the best accomplishment of Sgt. Pepper is all the rip-offs that have happened.
From punk rock bands to The Simpsons.
Frank Zappa doing a Sgt. Pepper rip-off.
And endless magazine covers.
That's really interesting because it means that it's provoked a format and a discussion about what do you include.
The album cover also influences Haworth's ongoing work.
Just fell in love with Utah.
After divorcing and moving back to the States with her children, she created the SLC Pepper mural on Salt Lake City's west side.
Not concentrating on celebrity, equalizing the women in the sciences and social activism and so forth.
It was done in the early 2000s, though someone more recently and anonymously added the face of George Floyd.
At that moment, to make that statement was exactly right, and I think it's great. It's a community mural.
And most recently,
it's Utah Women 2020,
featuring female dignitaries and unsung heroes. In love with her more recent work,
scientists, medical, music, dance, all of these zones.
Haworth knows the image she's most associated with is the album cover for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
It was a job. We got paid $100, £100 each, and that was that. But we did get a Grammy.
Music can inspire so many positive things and bring back so many positive memories. You can find more positive musicians and stories on GoodToKnowTV.com. The good music is out there. Isn't that good to know?